Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer will be retiring at the end of this session. The 83-year-old has been a consistent liberal vote on the court. Now President Biden will have a chance to nominate his own Supreme Court justice pick during his presidency. We're joined right now by McGeorge School of Law professor Leslie Jacobs. And Leslie, thanks for being with us today.
I'm pleased to be here.
Well, so look, the White House confirmed President Biden will stand by his pledge to nominate a black woman, specifically, that's what he said, to replace any justice. So it happens to be Justice Breyer now. So one of the top candidates we're hearing about is Leondra Kruger on the Justice of California. She's a justice on the California Supreme Court. So what can she bring as a nominee?
Well, she brings excellent qualifications. She's got an excellent law school education. She has a private law firm experience. She has government experience. And now, of course, she has experience of being a judge on the California Supreme Court. And she's shown herself to be reasoned and deliberate in her opinions, not a wild or ideological, somewhat like Breyer, actually, a practical, incremental type of decision making.
What about somebody who might have a little bit more name recognition? I mean, I've heard the name of the vice president being put out there. I mean, let's talk about her and maybe some other possible nominees. What do you think about Kamala Harris in this role?
Well, I think she's definitely an excellent vice president. Quite frankly, I haven't heard that name being put out. The top contender, it would be Ketanji Brown Jackson. Sorry, and she's served on a district court and is now on the District of Columbia Court of Appeals, elevated by President Biden. And so what she's got going for her, besides having excellent credentials as well, is that she's actually been through a Senate confirmation procedure. And so depending upon how important that is to the president, that will be a factor that is different from Kruger.
And given the makeup of the way the House is and the Senate is right now, a slim majority, Democratic majority in the Senate, would you expect a fairly easy confirmation process given the fact that this is kind of a one-for-one exchange?
Well, one thing is that the stakes aren't as high as they have been in the past because the lineup on the court is set. So that's not on the table. At the same time, we can expect that there will be posturing and opposition. But the question would be, will there be such opposition that the Republicans, for example, would try to stop this? But they actually don't have the power to do so at this point, given the numbers, unless some Democratic senators were to defect.
All right, Leslie Jacobs with McGeorge School of Law. It's great having you on, and thanks for kind of lending your expertise. And we'll see what happens as this all unfolds after Justice Breyer steps down. Thank you.
We will. Bye-bye.